Hey, good morning, Mordors. How you doing, Sam? Doing alright. Doing alright. Never had you down as a dubstep fan? Dubstep, trance, hard house. Ah, fuck, we could even go back to happy hardcore days. Is Coven really trance? I don't think it is, right? I never thought Coven was trance. It's a bit light. Or sorry, down for dubstep. Bam, 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 bam. No, it's an acquired taste, that's for sure. I think I did, yeah. I think I did. For me, it was more like trance, hard house, stuff like that. The only thing I like, only music that I didn't really like was like jungle or something like that, you know? Hey, good day, Miss Al. How are you doing today? Thank you again for yesterday, by the way. That was a crazy amount of support. Yeah, I spent a huge amount of time yesterday, like doing stuff to distract myself. I literally redesigned my whole room, so the weights bench that used to be over there is now behind the desk here. The PCs there that used to be behind are now at the side, so I've moved everything down, made like a little VR area beside the curtain area. So I spent like 6, 7 hours redesigning the room, lifting weights, just literally distracting myself whilst looking after Luna. I didn't get much sleep last night though, sadly. Yeah, it's more kind of like stretched out now, like basically the window's there, a bit more light, you know. Hey, Van, how you doing, Chief? So yeah, pretty much it was all distraction. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Michael the Dark Lawrence, and welcome to another episode of The Darkness here on Twitch, Thursday, 29th September 22, day 134 in a row. Welcome in, guys. Mordors, Missel, Vand, everyone else, welcome, 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 welcome. I'm doing okay, Vand. Exclamation mark Luna if you're not up to date with what's going on in my life right now. But yeah, obviously welcome in, guys. Hope everyone's doing well. So I don't know how long I'll be on for today. Obviously, this is pretty much just distract as much as I can, stream, and see how everything goes and all that jazz. You know how it is. But yeah, I literally moved the whole desk and some other things as well. So yeah, yesterday when I finished the stream was pretty nuts, actually. Pretty fucking nuts with what I was doing. But aye. What is that? So yeah, like got a bit more area now for like VR. The weights are behind there, and all that jazz. I can actually bring. Let me just load Star Citizen first right now here. Hey, Trendon. How you doing, Chief? Welcome in. I've got 2 more days of September. Whew. So what I'll be doing tomorrow is phoning up the vet after the stream to get like a conference or something like that, just to get a bit more of an idea. But sadly, like Luna, she ate last night, maybe about 12 o'clock, midnight, and yeah, she's just not wanting to do anything, and it definitely kind of feels like we will have to put her down this weekend. It feels like it right now, but obviously everything can change in 24 hours, especially with medication and stuff like that. But yeah, generally it's not good right now. Ah, it's cool, man. I mean, like, she's 9 years old. It's come on all of a sudden this uh pyro metra, and it's it's pretty much looking like we're gonna have to put it down, you know. I don't think it's gonna get better, to be honest, Vant. Like, this is quite a serious thing for a female dog. Do you know, I just finished recording some voiceover. Terribly sorry to hear about Luna. Thank you, Chief. Also, that's pretty cool, the voiceover. Are you allowed to tell us what it's for? Is it for a video or a program? But yeah, it's regarding Luna. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, can't really do much about it. Just gotta hope the medication works out. Interesting, my chat lagged. I see the first message in the stream. Twitch was having issues yesterday, Missile, so possibly that. Also, I kind of look a little bit orange. Let me just sort this out. Maybe like 5,000. Like 500. Oof, that's quite bright actually. I could actually probably get away with just a wee 10%. Yeah, I'll leave that just now. Part of what I was working on tonight, it's 3:30 here in California, was a Baltec audiobook and some practice for a visual novel. I've been asked. Ooh, interesting. That's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. Yeah, let me go to this screen here. I don't know how well the camera will look, Missile. Let me see, I'm trying to remember if it's this one. Yeah. So you can see basically screens, all that stuff, but the PCs used to be behind the there. This used to be all the way along this table, and obviously the weights were over here. Now there's just literally the wall, and this is all sort of like changed around and stuff like that. So that's basically all I've done, was just make a VR area there, which is big enough to like do things with. Oh shit. And that's pretty much it. And then everything behind, like moving the boxes, sort of sorting it out and all that jazz, you know. That was kind of like where we got to with it. Did a bit of like rewiring and stuff, but it was just, again, it wasn't like I needed to do it. It was just more, I needed full-blown distraction last night, or like after I finished stream. But yeah, we've got 2 days left, ladies and gentlemen, for 25% off gifts. So we're going to try and push it as high as we can, within reason. Yesterday we got to a level 8 hype train. I've got it on record because obviously I don't think Twitch is holding very well on actually keeping the data over 100. Should we do a... You know what? Let's do a Sabra run. See how it goes. But yeah, vehicle selected. Stand by. And like the updates really. Obviously tomorrow releases the red. It looks quite pinky on my color scheme, but I will show you it is red. This is where I need to like sort my colors out, because the red is a little bit too red, I kind of feel. Let's go to studio mode here. I wonder. That just makes it, that's the red there, but for some reason I just look so washed out, you know? Yeah, that might be a little bit better, maybe down to 20. So, is it still showing off as pink? Nah, fuck's sake. I am gonna eventually have to get my stuff sorted for this one. I generally think the camera is like on the fucking blinker, but...
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
That sort of looks a little bit better. I think that's the best I'm gonna do before it goes like crazy, because if I take off the pale, that's like the red there, but again it just makes my face look so fucking burnt, and it's not. Like, a bit like about that way, yeah. Anyway, when I lost my dog TheDarkLaw, I had to move house due to that house being its birthplace. It held too many memories. For me, I'm lucky. Luna has traveled with me into 3 different houses, so... but the thing is, like, the hardest part for me with Luna is I've had her since 5 weeks old. So her mother basically, and the breeder just sort of gave up looking after the dogs, so... I've had Luna since she was 5 weeks. I'm practically like dad to dog to her, not like human owner kind of status. So it's a bit hard, because obviously I taught her how to feed on solids and all these things, and used to be where at night time, because she was so small in the basket, that I would literally sort of ball myself up and put her in between my legs and sort of chest to keep her warm and stuff like that. So like, I'm pretty much prepared for the loss. It's just the reasoning behind it just sucks massively, but I can understand wanting to move house. Yeah, I mean, I have to always, right now, like, even if I have to put her down, I'll be streaming the next day, because again, like, for me, I'm doing this challenge, but also I have Nova to think of as well, you know. As much as it's a shame to lose Luna and stuff like that, it's out of my control right now. There's generally nothing I can do about it. But obviously I can keep working towards making sure Nova has the best of times, you know, so... kind of feel like my chair's a little bit closer, but maybe not. 7 ad break. I'll be back here in a few, and back. I'm just gonna put this down, guys. I do appreciate it when people watch the ads. It massively helps out. Also, numbers are all-time fucking low on Twitch Star Citizen right now. It's crazy, man. I generally feel like a lot of people have like turned the follow button off, or like, unless you are fucking got a giveaway in the title, you know what I mean? It is crazy how much a huge amount of the Star Citizen community are fucking leeches. Like, Nova's already reacting. He's upset. He knows something's wrong. He's avoiding. Like, he's staying away from her. He's very, like, just distancing himself right now. He knows something's up. And that's what sucks, right? Dogs are like that. They pick up on emotions. So obviously he knows something's up with Luna, with the amount of fussing going on, the fact that she's just, you know, moping down and stuff like that, and then he'll sense the stress with me, my mother, you know. Melina's struggling the hardest, I think, because obviously Melina is just turning 6 months, and she's been kept in her crate just to give Luna as much space as she can, because I'm not having a puppy running around with all that kind of stuff. So again, it's very, yeah, it's very much difficult stuff right now in the house. Yeah, I saw that again last night. Someone with giveaway in the title, constant getting new viewers, typing giveaway, and after the silence, really annoying. Yeah, I know. I mean, hey, like, you can't grow on, you can't grow on Twitch anymore. But the funny thing is, you know, the beautiful part about it is what the streamers don't realize is that they're getting fake numbers. And the moment that they go to a different game or don't have a giveaway running, they plummet in their views, plummet in everything and stuff like that. It's just all fake, you know. That's why I stopped doing it myself. Because again, like, I could easily sit with like 150 viewers right now, no problem. All I need to do is just do the giveaways and stuff. But the thing is, all the giveaways that CIG give me, so I've got like a Centurion, a Cutlass, and some other stuff to give away. You know, I'm just saving it for main giveaways and stuff. But the thing is though, like, everyone who sits on my channel is the ones that will win the giveaway. Because all the Twitch points that you start gathering before, you'll be able to use that in the giveaway at the end of the year. And this is what people don't realize, you know? Even though I don't run a giveaway every, like, week, month, whatever the fuck, my list of who have won have been the people that have sat in the channel. The leeches don't get shit from my channel anymore. And that's why they go to other channels, because people are using bots that are very easy to manipulate and stuff like that. If you actually use a Gleam giveaway system, the bots just fucking don't come around anymore. It's so funny, man. Hey, Vamp. Thank you, I appreciate that. My voice is a little bit rusty right now, because I've not been sleeping well with what's going on. But I appreciate that. Welcome in, welcome in. But it's cool though, because you know the funny thing, Miss L, with all this stuff, is everyone that has really high numbers in the Star Citizen Twitch category are all YouTubers, like main YouTubers. You know what I mean? So, if you actually want to go anywhere on Twitch, places like that, you need to do YouTube over anything else now. So, that's why I want to get into, like, doing content constantly. So, we're doing, like, the reactions and some other things as well. So, yeah. I'm looking forward to it, though. Miss L, thank you very much for the gifted sub to Vamp. Vampiriku, is it Vampiriku? Am I saying that right? Yes, welcome in, brand new Red Tie Gang. Thank you very much for that, Miss L. What was the Kraken giveaway Christmas? Oh, when What the Fuck Saurus did a Kraken giveaway and then killed his channel because of it. Yeah, that was pretty impressive. Like, obviously he made his money back on the Kraken, but also he killed his channel in the process of it. So it's like, giveaways are just not a good thing to do in your stream all the time. Where is Lorval? Oh, it's more centered. Also, really, Navy? The Navy already? God damn it. Where's the sun? Sun's there, so we got rotation here. Cornflakes. Pinewood. Pinewood sounds an enjoyable place at this time of year. Vampire, okay. I will do.
Quantum travel initiated.
But that's the long-term thing. Like, if anybody does content for Star Citizen, you gotta understand that when this game launches, giveaways are not what's going to bring you viewership. When this game comes out, it'll be people wanting information, you know. I know that is the big. Like, I did a sponsorship deal with Stream Raiders, and it was okay. We did like a month of it or something like that, or a couple of shows. Again, I can't remember how much it is. And then people were like, "Are you going to continue doing it?" And I'm like, "No, no." Because again, it's why like I don't have chat exploding or emotes exploding on this channel. Trent, is I want to basically talk to you guys and give you like the content, you know, like small camera, you know, nothing over the screen, stuff like that. A little pop-up for the alerts just to say thank you to you guys. But generally, minimalistic is always what I've been about. I'm gonna have to get a fucking another shirt, like, because this thing, I bought this like a couple of months ago, and because of COVID and the stress of Luna, I've lost so much weight, like, probably not good weight either. But yeah, you know, I like to put on a show instead of being what I can do to distract you, you know what I mean? That's the difference, right? I feel like a lot of Star Citizen content creators sadly just do everything in their power to distract you, that the fact that they have no idea what the fuck is going on in the game. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of people cling to that as well. Like, if you you look at certain content creators, they know fuck all about the game, they're just rolling around on the keyboard, right? And I think that relates to a lot of space dads and stuff like that. Like, a lot of my community are people who maybe not like me, but they come to my channel to watch how to avoid somebody like me, right? And I like that, you know. I always hope that I can give off information and stuff like that. I like minimalistic streams, looks clean, yeah. I literally just can't watch anyone now that has everything popping off. Like a huge chat box, alerts like fucking filling the screen. When somebody spams emotes in the chat, you know, or they get raided and it just fucking fills everything. Like, I can't watch that shit. You know, everyone is entitled, you know, how they want to have their streams, and I get it, right? But the moment I see that shit, I just fucking, I'm away. Like, I want to see the content creator talk and the game in the background. I don't want to be distracted by everything else going off on your stream because you have fuck all to do, you know? I complimented, fuck. I can't say the word. More doors. Giveaways, but I like people to join in and tune and hang out. Yeah, exactly. Like, giveaways you should do at, like, you know, landmarks or, like, stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's a good time to do giveaways. But when somebody does a giveaway every single day, every single week, every single month, and it's just repeat, like me, I've realized that you just create nothing, you know? Like I said, I think it was yesterday or the day before. I generally feel like I've only got 20% of my followers actually follow my channel. The rest of them are just giveaway fucking leeches from the Star Citizen community. And I don't want to be a content creator who has fake numbers or people constantly spamming raffle and shit in chat. Like, I would rather have way lower numbers, but I've got interaction with people asking questions, hanging out, vibing, you know, stuff like that. Maybe stream sniping, whoever the fuck, you know. I think that's a much better experience than fake, you know. And I kind of wish that I had realized this a lot sooner, personally. I really do. Because I did a lot of giveaways at the start of my stream, you know, because everyone was doing it. I'm like, But at the start of this year, or like when we moved to YouTube, I was like, you know what? I don't need to do this shit. I don't need to fucking do all this nonsense just to fucking have somebody else sitting in my channel not talking unless a fucking command has been sent and stuff. It's just not healthy, man, especially for the content creator. Because I actually saw recently Enterprise, who's a fucking awesome dude, right? Enterprise was pretty high in numbers, doing giveaways left, right, and center, and he had a break because he hurt his hand, and he because of it, you know. You can't rely on giveaways to hold your stream together. You just can't. And this is the biggest mistake a lot of brand new streamers do. Is again, it's the same thing. I went through it all. You see people doing it, and you're like, "Oh, this is how you get numbers." It's fake. It's all fake. You're better off doing like YouTube videos and bringing people to Twitch, and if you do that for 2 years, you'll be like Captain Burks, basically. Captain Burks did it right. Salty Mike does it right. Morphologist does it right. Obviously, you know, he's had whatever and thing. When people do that, and they bring their viewers from YouTube to Twitch, that's how you do it. That's how you grow in Twitch now. Not giveaways. It doesn't work. It reminds me of the line from Ready Player One. We estimate we can sell up to 80% of our users' vision without inducing seizures. Yeah. That is like a lot of streams. Like, if you go to them, it's just like fucking... You're not really watching the streamer play the game or like whatever. It's just cannon fodder going off in the channel. Like, all the bots kicking in, exclamation mark raffle, exclamation mark gamble, exclamation mark fucking giveaway. All that shit, all distracted. And the funny thing is though, most of the time, like, the streamer misses out on the chat as well, unless they use like certain programs to hide all the bot sort of chat and stuff. But fuck me, like, I instantly leave channels now if it's just spam, you know what I mean? That's the biggest problem I find. And it's the same why we took away all the commands like a long time ago for like hype and all that jazz. I get why people do it. It's easier just to type that shit, but you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing worse than having a conversation with somebody in the chat. You're not talking to the content creator. You're talking to somebody and then fucking... The chat is just bumped with lots of shit and you're just like, fuck, now I've got to scroll up for hours trying to find the person I was interacting with, you know? We just got rid of all that stuff. I joined here way back to learn what you were doing to get better and defending myself against some stuff, but I just love your show and your no bullshit attitude. I appreciate that. I know quite a few people that like the no bullshit sort of mentality, and I'll speak my mind. I don't give a fuck if I like upset people. It's the same sort of stuff with like what went down with Moist Noodle this year. Like, literally everyone's fucking lying to his teeth, you know, and doing all this shit, and I just said my piece, and obviously he didn't like the fact I was being honest with him, and he still doesn't speak to me because of it and shit like that. I don't give a fuck, man. I really don't care a fuck, because I would rather be honest to somebody's face and tell them to stop being a fucking twat and shit like that than bullshit and lie and scour like a fucking rat behind them, you know. Can't do that to people, you know. Gotta be honest. I'll tell you you're a twat if you're being a twat, you know. I don't mind channel point redeems for reminding the streamer to stretch. Oh no, that's cool. Yeah, I don't mind that shit, yeah. The sound ones, like, there's been recently a craze in like the past year where people have like the bot that does the sound files off the channel points. That shit drives me fucking nuts, man. You know what I mean? I personally feel that's a great way to ruin your show, like, especially when you've got a good viewer amount and all you hear is like, you know, I'll bring up names like Aiko and Jace's stream. Like, literally the moment people start spamming that shit, and I really like watching Aiko and Jace, but the moment that shit fucking kicks off, I turn their stream off, you know? Not because of the content creator or what they're doing in the game. That's what I'm there for. It's the fucking constant Christy Roberto shit and stuff like that. And I generally feel that's a great way to ruin your stream. It should be about your content and you talking and interacting with your streamer, your channel and stuff, not what you can do to literally fucking disintegrate your stream. So giveaways and these sound files do not work. You see people's numbers crash the moment that shit spams off. Like, I used to have the bang system, and it was good. Like, don't get me wrong, I used to get a decent amount of fucking money from it per month, but it was just pissing me off. And whenever, like, I'm in combat and stuff, if somebody's trying to just annoy me and shit like that, it ruins the stream, right? So I do have, like, text-to-speech on, like, bits and stuff, but I make it where you have to spend, like, you can't spend anything more than 100 bits on the channel now, right? Interested to see. I don't know. Fucking random to go to this location and a fucking player in Aurora turns up, right? I think it's doing a box mission, but whatever. I'll wait for it to come from me. The Roberto thing, yeah, like that's the biggest thing that pisses me off with like Jice and Eco stream, is the moment that shit just starts getting spammed, I turn off the stream instantly, and it fucking sucks because they might be doing something that I'm interested in, but it's either I mute them and then I don't know what the fuck is going off and stuff. The bang and the screams will make me go, yeah. I had a lot of people DM me and say, look, I know what you're trying to do with the bangs, it does generate money, but every time the bang goes off, it's causing me issues and I'm leaving the stream. And I'm like, alright, cool, right, we get rid of it. And it's always about the viewers, like how they can, stuff like that. Let me just do that. For some reason it was whatever with that. It's a RAM thing, troll each other. Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is, like, for somebody like, not RAM Mordors, if I'm enjoying somebody's stream, I'm forced to leave the stream because of a troll. You know what I mean? So you are affecting your stream's growth because you're trolling each other. Now, maybe, like, Jice and Eiko don't give a shit about their viewers or where their channel goes and stuff like that. But for me, as somebody who is a full-time content creator, I always look at these things as you don't want to do anything that will disintegrate your viewership. So, for example, I don't have pre-roll ads on. I think this is a really, really bad thing that a lot of content creators have now, is roll ads, right? But don't have pre-rolls on, because the moment somebody raids you, half the stream can't come in and interact and do shit with you because they can't see the fucking stream. It's got a pre-roll. It's not healthy to do that shit. You lose so much viewership within the first, like, 30 seconds of poorly interacting with people, you know? Exactly, Spider, exactly. How you doing as well today, Chief? Welcome in. For me, with the channel points, like, I'm always hydrating. I'm on a, you know, I'm lucky where, when I sold my bigger house, I had the money to buy my Herman Miller chair. So my posture is perfect. So we don't need, like, hydration and posture checks and stuff like that on this channel. So I just literally leave the point system where it is just for giveaways when we actually run them. And it means that you guys who are actually here interacting, you are the ones that win at the end of the day. No bot can win my giveaways anymore. Literally, if you look at my list, I said this at the start stream, I literally have a foolproof system now where the bots and the point farmers really, like, get the advantage of it. And again, you've got to do the points through Twitch, so it's not like you can do, like, the gambling and the raffling stuff. And I get why people do it, but again, this is where my no bullshit attitude comes in, is I'm sick and tired of watching streams that I've just filled with crap to distract people just because you literally don't have any content or any interaction with your viewership. You just want to blinker them as much as possible, and, you know, that I feel is a weird one, you know. Alright, Fox free out in that one. Ooh, that's gonna be a strike. That's a strike. Oh, holy shit. Hey, that's... It was low flying. The Aurora was low flying and the missile made it flip, apparently. and see if there's any loot. Good. The good thing is, it will be a small snack, but in 318 that would have been salvage. Technically not my fault, right? You know, because I missiled. It's not gonna kill him off a missile, and he went into the ground. You know. Hey, on the hiding chief. I used to follow a streamer who had a bang sound. Their viewers started trolling them, buying horror games, and that's alright if you're doing like for Halloween or something like that. If I obviously not really in the situation to be able to sort of do things right. We're gonna have to do mega pelt on this, right? So, like if you're doing like a horror thing, bring the sound files in like for one show or something like that. That would be good, right? Okay, this thing's fucking massively propping up all the missiles. I'm just dragging it down slightly and then we'll move into attack on it. So we got IRs, we can just basically flare off and turn. Flare and turn. They're probably size 2, he's pelting me, so let's do this. He's now at that distance. Right, let's go with the full tone. And we're gonna basically strike here, strike now, Fox free. Alright, there's a gunner. There is a gunner. We're gonna have to be careful with this. And Fox free. Let's move away this way. And strike here. Fox free. So we're basically pelting engines to get that shield down. Let's move this way. And Fox free. Problem is getting through the gunner is going to be the biggest situation. See, the gunner is able to beam me at range, so we are going to... Oh wait, I got the mojo. It's dead. It's dead. It's got no shields. Cool. Right, so we gotta be very, very careful here. Because obviously I think I got 1 or 2 gunners. Also, I literally... Oh, shit. My head tracking's so fucking slow. Like, what the fuck is going on? He's gonna fire more missiles. Oh, he's going down. He's going down. Yeah, I've blown the fucking engine. He's like a salami right now. Gonna have to try and cut in under that. There we go. Alright, we got way more coming in, chat. Way more, let's go fast. We need to get ammo. We got a whole pack of them coming in. So we've got Mantis, Scorpius. We can kill the Scorpius. But I need to get some fucking ammunition. The Connie can't get its shields back because I popped its fucking plant. So the Connie's out of the way there, right? Mantis is coming in. We're not even gonna do like a fuel check or anything like that. Scorpius is like free. We'll go here. Mantis just flew past, or it's flew in here. Will they ram? Actually, you know what? We're gonna kill it without... We'll get rid of the Scorpius and the other thing. Let's go fast here. Cannon fit. Let's just drag. Again, like if we stay low, they can't engage. We're gonna go for that Mantis first. But we're gonna drag it away from the Scorpius, because the Mantis will be able to keep up with us for a bit. But it's going to get an absolute clapping. Let's pin this one, so free there. Right, let's go on this. Or not. Right, one engine's gone on that. We disengage, we dive. Super speed. Connie's coming in. We drag that away. The Mantis is fucked. Again, this is the power of fucking Sabarata. We're gonna go in on this one. The Mantis is actually fucked. Pull past him again. We'll take the hit, we'll take the hit. That's fine. The Scorpius has got a gunner. That's fucked. Yeah, Mantis is fucked. Again, we blew off its fucking engine right at the start. We'll take the hits, we'll take the hits. It's in a fucking jet wash. Let's pull away. Right. Let's head here. So Mantis is out of the equation. It's dead. Mantis down. Splash 1. Let's have a look at our stats here. There is that. I can't target. Connie still has no shields. Connie still has no shields. Let's fucking get down here. If we get missiles, we can kill the Scorpius. Come on, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Whoa. Come on, come on, girl. Come on, come on. They're just memeing. That's fine. He's got wings closed. We'll deal with that. Let's go. Alright. Time to make a fucking Scorpius disappear, chat. Works for you on the Scorpius. Works for you on the Scorpius. Scorpius is dropping his shields. Let's just do one now. Alright, we disengage. Oh, I've got bad damage engine. Shit. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We got the speed. What's misfiring? Scorpius can't catch us in the long run, but we are misfiring an engine right now. Once that Scorpius puts its shield back up, we're gonna fucking go. He's going to heal. Let's engage on the Scorpius. What's this? Oh, fucking Pisces here. Yeah, I can't pull up very hard. I've got a glider a bit. Yeah, I can't pull away as fast on that Scorpius. We'll get another engine on it though. Just gotta keep dragging it away from the thing. Oh, they've got the Connie on us. Connie's right behind us, I think. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, we're running out of time here. That Connie is just literally bleeping around. The Connie's still there. The problem is the gunner on the Connie, right? Also, is that fucking dude gone to repair? If they go to repair, I'm gonna fucking go in and repair myself. I think the Scorpius is dead. Maybe? Scorpius is nowhere to be seen. Scorpius dead? No? No, he's gone to repair. There he goes. He's gone to repair. Alright, we go to a different location then. Fuck him. If they're allowed to repair, we're allowed to repair. And it's more tanky? Yeah. Whatever, man. Again, they're the ones chasing us. But again, he's got the wings closed on though, you know what I mean? He's using the fucking tanking exploit, he's backstrafing, you know. Whatever, man. There's nothing I can do against shit like that. Mantis is dead anyway. Let's go and repair, rearm. The Connie's pretty fucked. The Connie is very, very fucked. We could actually missile spam it and maybe kill it, but yeah, let's just bug out. We got the Mantis. All of them are pretty fucking damaged, like. Yeah, I'm using sticks, Vamp, yeah. Hey, Tommy, how you doing? Yeah, Soul Scorpius, wing closed, size free, backstrafing. That's all it's got, right? Even pulled the fucking, when it lost its, it did Captain Barks, shut its shields down as well. If we hadn't lost the torque, so basically I've got, like, no upstrafe right now. If we hadn't have lost the upstrafe, we would have been okay, I think. We could have killed them. I can forgive everything except solo piloting it. Yeah. Again, it all changes in free 18. You're not gonna be able to fucking do the wings closed and shoot technique, you know? Backstrafing will eventually go. All these things are gonna be good, man. Hey, Villa Aiden. But again, shows you that even with a Connie, Gunner, Scorpius, Mantis chasing you, Saber is fucking crazy in atmosphere on Hurston. As long as you stay low. Let's do a full fucking rework. And we'll keep active on the ping. If the Scorpius comes in, we'll fucking nail it this time. It's a hell of a heavy fighter, long as you stay within certain parameters, right? So only on Hurston, stuff like that, you know. Saber I love as well, yeah. I just wish it wasn't so fucking, you know, hits the, gets hit really hard and it has issues, like. Let's see if they come. It's the blue one? Are you talking about the Raven? The Raven's in a really bad position right now. Really, really bad. Like, it's so slow, it just doesn't do anything. Don't shit talk. Well, hey, it is. It's so bad. It's slow in atmosphere. It's got, like, no power whatsoever to it. And it lights up like a Christmas tree because of the EMP, you know. Also, I missed Blasty. Good morning to YouTube. You been flying the Warlock? Does it still have an EMP issue, Tommy? Sender, thank you very much for the 5 months. Appreciate that. Hey, McVall. How you doing, Chief? Good morning to you. Thank you, Sandra. Appreciate that. Thank you for the 5. That's got to account for something. I don't usually EMP. I never see it do anything. You can literally take out like an arrow shields right on the start or like lower off. EMP does work, but the problem was EMP on the Warlock used to just like stop you for some reason, so... Or like stop things and stuff. Hey Tomo, how you doing, Chief? I was wondering if it does that. No, you should always use the EMP. Like, if you're not getting missile spammed, you should literally engage, and as you're shooting somebody, just EMP. Like, even on a Gladius will practically remove all its shields and stuff like that. You know? Let's go back to Pinewood. Interceptors are cool. I don't really like the flight of an interceptor. But again, this all could change in the future of it, you know. Also, I'm interested to see if the Titan or the Avenger class will be good. Ah, nice. Okay, cool. Will be good in atmosphere, because again, it does look sort of thing. Oh, you got your Alpha Primes? Nice. How'd you find the extra weight then? Alright, so we still have the 19 mark. I think this is going to be the Pisces though, right? Oh, you are using the 5, right? Oh no, still Scorpius. Only Scorpius. Oh no, we got Pisces. I'm gonna kill that Pisces. Yeah, if the Pisces makes a run for it, I'm gonna kill the Pisces. Because I have a feeling that the other one is fucking protecting it, you know? Look at the wings closed, baddie, man. Jeez. When this fix comes in, these people are so screwed. Hey, Game Data. How you doing, Chief? I've been trying to play DCS, waiting. A lot of people are playing DCS right now. I think Moist Noodle's got a server for people and stuff like that. Once you get airborne, boy, it's a blast. Yeah, I've been playing VTOL VR, which is kind of like a more casual DCS world, but it's in full VR and stuff like that. It's really cool. Now you have an 8. Well, here's for you guys who watch the ads. Yeah, exactly. The moment that you can't use the cheat to hide your engines with your wings, you're fucked, right? Because you got way more of a bigger cross section, stuff like that. That's the problem with the Scorpius right now, is you can always tell when somebody's got their wings closed, landing gear up, they're size 3 guns. Because if they actually use size 2, they can't fire. Right now the size 3 has a bug. But when you close your wings, you actually put on these high HP fucking things over your engines. And it's such an exploit, in my opinion, because of it. And people most likely don't realize that they're doing it and what it's causing. You know, you have to have a bit of an understanding of the game to do it, you know. Oh, somebody spawned a Talon. Yeah, you can see here. Also, it's now got a turret. So the Connie, there's now a turret, there's a gunner on the Scorpius, and we're going to be dealing with a Talon as well. Missiles out on the old fucking cross section. Alright, let's pull away. Alright, and we're gonna put missiles into the Scorpius. We're getting shield holded. They've dropped their shields, obviously watching Captain Burke fucking videos. Alright, we got the Talon as well to deal with now. And we've got another inbound, so we got 3 possible targets coming. Let them waste their fucking cross sections. I'm waiting for that shield to go back up. Talon can't catch me. There's no possible way it's got the speed. But we have another target coming in above us, right? This will probably be the Mantis. Again, literally you cannot fucking... Oh, there I am. Alright, we need to watch for that. Our shield instantly dead, because again we're getting beamed by multiple things. Go down to 1 cross section on this, turn 3 on these. We gotta get rid of the Talon, I think, first to do this. Also, again, we got the missiles there. Let's see, have they dropped their shields yet? Let's go on this. Looks free on that. And hit. We pull away. Yeah, keep with your missiles. Fire off. What's the next one? Cross section. That's the size 2. We can just notch it here. There we go. Scorpius is putting its shields back up, so there's a nice little fluctuation there. Box free on that. He's dropping his shields in panic. We'll pull away. Splash on that. Woo, baby! Yeah, keep putting your shields up, buddy. Keep putting it. We got you fucking covered. Ooh, Spider. Thank you very much, dude. Give me a second, guys. Right, he's putting his shields up again. Box free on that. He got hit by missiles. He's fucked. I need to try and shift this Talon, though. No shit, no shots. Still no damage? Are we barricade? Oh, please. Oh, well, no. Guess not. Where are you at? Where are you at with your 3 versus 1 versus Millie the Zebra? Huh? Where are you going? You didn't run back here, you didn't? No? No, where's your saber? Where's your fucking Scorpius? Where's your little Talon? Eh? Against my little saber? Fucking chumps, like. Absolute chump change. Faceplant is Talon? Yeah, I don't know why it was taking no damage, though. Like. There we go. Splash 2. Easy fucking clap. These guys and their fucking baddie shit, like. Not on my watch, chat. Not on my fucking watch with my little superior fighter. That was really good, yeah. I think the Scorpius face planted the ground as well because I blew out its engine with the missile play. Yeah, keep watching Captain Burke's videos. Shutting your shields down, turning them on, shutting them down, turning them on. That's a great way to play the game. Thank you for making it so much easier to hit with missiles, like. I'm pretty sure Burks did that video for a fucking troll, like. It's the worst tactic ever. Also, Spader, thank you very much for the 3 months. Outsmart Twitch, eat to ads. Thank you, I appreciate that, dude. Like playing a game of checkers, exactly, yeah. Thank you, Vampire. Appreciate that. Sure, main welcome in as well, Chief. Sorry if I missed anyone coming in. Like, you have no idea how much your EM spikes shutting the shield off saves you, right? But if I fire the missiles whilst you have your shield up, your EM spikeage does fuck all. And then when you turn your shield back on, you're spiking your EM crazy like. Or just correctly flare it, right, Ondo? Because you can easily correctly flare this shit, you know? Yeah, I generally feel like Burks did it for the lols, man. You know what I mean? Because everyone, like, in that video, Burks actually says, don't do this when people are around you. Fly away to get the missiles off you or something like that. But everyone keeps fucking turning the shields off and on and stuff like that. Because you massively drop EM status when you turn off your shields, Captain Cole. Watch this, right? Watch my EM top right corner there, right? Down, I lose 2k of EM instantly, but when I turn it back on, it spikes back up to its normal status, right? And then when you turn shield on, I've now increased it by a k because I'm regenning my shields. So when you turn your shields back on, and you increase or try to regen your shield, right? You spike your EM by an extra 1,000 that it normally would be. So it's a fucking dreadful move. Because the moment like what I was doing there, the moment I catch you fucking spiking your EM, I just strike you. And then I'll just circle around you, you know? They literally allowed me to blow off their fucking engines and wings and stuff. Because they kept fucking doing this meme tactic. Yeah, exactly. And the funny thing is, Captain Burks, right, who's quite a big content creator, especially on YouTube, made this video teaching people to shut off shields, and it's literally, people are dying left, right, and center because of it. Because it's a fucking shit tactic. All you have to do is flare the right amount off, and that's it, you know? But when you're spiking your EM by turning off, turning on, or turning it off mid-combat when you got 2 fighters on you, this is not what Burks teaches you in that video, and people just skipped through it, you know? They've not listened to him at all in that video whatsoever. He literally gives you the options to use it by basically saying, use this as a... stuff like that. I think it's Bert. Yeah, Bert's like there's a video from Anu and stuff where Bert turns his shields off and he gets fucking wrecked by the two guys, Anu and what's it? It's an awesome video. Again, just shows you you're better off escaping. Like if you're dealing with missile spam, run away, fly away, warp away, whatever the fuck away, you know? But the moment you drop your shield, you're leaving yourself completely defenseless for no reason. If I had a wingman, my wingman could have capitalized off on no shield Scorpius, easy peasy. You know? Because they drop the shields, yeah, because when they turn the shields back on, they literally like put an extra K of like an extra K to 2K of EM when they turn it on and try and regen their shields. Which means that my missiles can hit even easier, you know? It's just not good. Not good to use that. Two lights versus Scorpio Hurricane. Even in atmosphere, dude, you've got to remember that the Scorpius can't shoot behind when it's in the top place, right? So if you've got a Scorpius chasing after your wingman, the second fighter can literally sit in the blind spot underneath it and just shoot away at it. No problem, dude. You know? The Hurricane's a lot harder to deal with because it has a much better turret, I feel. The Scorpius turret is really bad because the time delay to move it backwards is just so slow. And because of that big bulbous part at the back, you know? Well, again, like, you know what I mean, dude? Like, if all you have to do is sit at like 1400 meters range and beam, when you don't have to set up the ass of the Scorpius, right? So if they're chasing after somebody, they're either splitting their fire, which would be just crazy, right? Or you sit at range and just beam it down and you always keep yourself... It's a battle of attrition when you're versing this shit, right? Even if you weren't using missiles for like... dealing with the Hurricane or the Scorpius, you've got to understand that literally you can sit at range and hit them a lot easier than they can hit you, especially in two lights. I mean, I just did that with a fucking saber. If I had an extra saber with me, we would have fucking disintegrated those whole group. But the thing is though, in the future though, Ondo, is that drag will have a massive effect on the Scorpius. So the Scorpius, when they force you to have the wings open to fire, and they actually add in aerodynamics, 4 wings isn't that good. Because when you're turning, it causes shift in drag. So you'll see the Scorpius, when it tries to yaw in atmosphere, will be like a fucking brick. Because it isn't aerodynamic at all. Try maybe Edmund. Yeah, exactly, but that's the whole idea of the Scorpius. Like, when you've got people in it solo wings closed, backstrafing, you know what I mean? They're using every tactic to fucking prevent you killing. And sometimes, like, you see it where they'll put all power to front shields, backstrafe, and wings closed, you know what I mean? It's fucked, yeah. But in the future, when you take away all the cheese mechanics, so bringing in aerodynamics, bringing in, you won't be able to do this cheesy fucking thing, your engines are going to be more exposed to damage, you know what I mean? It's better for the game this way, because again, like Alt F4s and stuff, a huge amount of people will use cheese just to fucking win in this game. And CIG can never say, oh, we're trying to make it... Ooh, that looks fucking dope, right? We can never... what's the word? Never really balance the game if you don't get rid of the cheese, right? Because when you've got cheese in a game, it falls into the same suit as... like Overwatch, like any other game. There will always be a meta if you allow cheesy shit to happen in a game, you know? Or if you can't be bothered to actually spend time cleaning out a character, a class, and stuff like that. The clouds in 3.18 are going to be moved over to Gen 12, so apparently instead of them looking pixelated, McVal, they're going to be looking like Microsoft Flight Simulator clouds. So they shouldn't lag as much with it, you know? Which is going to be so dope. I can't wait to see what Hearthstone looks like on Gen 12 clouds. Because it's the same when you're on, like, Orison. They're so pixelated, like, they're sort of, like, moving like that. But apparently they're meant to be Gen 12 clouds, so yeah, it's gonna be, I'm very interested to see how it turns out. Hey Raza, how you doing? Am I right you figured out how to use the VPC software instead of Joystick Gremlin? I use Joystick Gremlin for buttons like I can't bind on the VPC software, Razu, but yeah. I've got two joysticks connected using the VPC shift tool. So I only have to press one button and I can literally activate the shift on both joysticks. So I only use Joystick Gremlin now for basically like a push to talk, like right control and stuff like that, like ZZ key basically to center the thing. I barely have anything else bound on Joystick Gremlin now. It is just for basically keyboard controls that I can't put on the joystick. However, I have spoken to Verpal to say, look, it would be dope if you could actually add keyboard commands to the joystick profile, you know? Because then it would be firmwared, right? Or hardwired, softwared, whatever you want to call it. And that would be super, super cool. Alright, what do we have here, ladies and gentlemen? What's the next one on the thing? A Scorpius, of course! Of course, yes, a Scorpius. So we're gonna target engines, we're gonna start rolling around. Because again, with a Scorpius, right? It's not as fast as us in atmosphere. It's got its big EM profile, you know what I mean? So they've already turned their shields off, it looks like. Nope, there's the shields, right? So let's target engines. And we're gonna go in this way, right? So they're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna Fox free. We're gonna EM off that. And we're gonna reduce this down to maybe 1 right now as we play this game. So we Fox free on that. And dead. Because I strike through the nose. Fuck you and your Scorpius, get the fuck out of here. Won't buy a fucking real ship. Splash 2. Or Splash, sorry. There we go. Verpal sent me 10 extra twist springs for the primes? Really? That's dope. Did you order that, Ondo, or were they just like, right, let's shut him up with his fucking tweets. Let's fucking lock him down, right? You ordered it, alright. I was gonna say that would be so trolly of Verpal to be like, yeah. Let's shut him up. Give him fucking twists. Can you actually take a screenshot of the springs? I'm very interested to see. Yeah, I think generally because there's no what's the word? Events on, people are sort of bored, you know. One shot in a Scorpius feels good though, guys. Gotta admit. They have wings in also? Yeah, exactly. It's the same people, McVal. It's the same people. They think they're fucking badass in their Scorpius, but I'll fucking disintegrate it. The only reason I didn't disintegrate it the first time was because I'm getting fucking pelted by the Connie Gunner. The Connie Gunner was fucking legit, man. Fucking beaming, like. I'm going to have my new PC for that. Waiting for GPU water block. Ooh, water cooling, okay. Nice, nice. See, I never go water cooling. Now, the reason I never go water cooling, because I generally feel like air cooling suffices to a certain degree, is that if you ever need to sort out something in the PC, you've got to drain it. And I don't think I could ever be bothered with that. I've never had a water-cooled PC or anything like that, and I just don't know if I could be bothered with it. Scorpius is considered a threat with a gunner, yeah. I don't know if they had a gunner or not. But the thing is, as well, Razier, is like, if you know what you're doing, you can deal with a Scorpius very, very easy. You just stay out of its range. You stay 2k, and you do certain things. It's a battle of attrition when you're fighting a Scorpius. You don't just fly in there and get fucking riddled, because again, 4 Panthers on the pilot and 4 Panthers on the gunner is a shit ton of damage to deal with. So you have to disable it, basically. A lot of people make the mistake where they just fly in and just get absolutely riddled with it. Don't. It can't catch you. It's not that fast of a ship. Yes, it is quite tanky to a certain degree, but again, people spend too much time thinking that these badass ships will keep them from safe, you know what I mean? Like, they'll be able to kill 90% of the community with these ships. No problem. You can literally have brand new players get into this shit and dominate with it. But if you're versing somebody that knows this game, plays this game every fucking day, and knows all the tactics, your Scorpius ain't shit. And again, if I had a wingman, this wouldn't even be a contest. I like air killing too. I never built one. That's the reason why. Yeah, awesome, dude. Yeah. Not sure why you would fly it solo, because again, people look at X-Wing and, you know, the craziest thing though, is they buy the X-Wing ship, they close their wings, and they fly it solo. It's like, aren't you buying it for the fact that it fucking, you know, opens its wings, it looks like an X-Wing from Star Wars, it's one of the nicest looking ships in the game, I feel, you know? But you can see, you can tell when somebody is fully cheesing a Scorpius. So they'll put 2 points forward in their shields, they will actually get into the turret beforehand and retract the turret so it's underneath, and they'll close the wings and backstrafe after that. That is somebody that is 100% using all the cheese of the Scorpius to make it good. Because it's so fucking tanky at that point. And again, if they're just backstrafing at full speed with using 50% less afterburner, because that's what happens when you backstrafe. You use 50% less boost when you backstrafe in this game right now. So whoever pushes forward and you've got that double shield and you've got all this fucking shit, yeah. It is 100% a fucking cheesable ship right now, which sucks. And I can't wait for it to be fixed, because I really like when the profile's out, you know, the X sort of shape. Yeah, exactly. You know, they're closing them. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. They're literally using it. Because again, if you have size 2 weapons, McVal, when you close the wings, you can't shoot. It's a bug with size 3 that you can shoot. And this gets fixed in 3.18, where you can't shoot the guns with your wings closed. How'd you kill a Scorpius with a blade? Just basically burst it down, whittle it down, and again, it all depends on where you are. If you're in space, the blade has a very good chance of killing a Scorpius, a solo Scorpius. Because again, you are smaller, you are dirty, you can get in and out. In atmosphere, it's a little bit harder, because obviously backstrafe is a lot more powerful in this sort of situation, but you should easily be able to get around a Scorpius. Now, if it's 2v1, so it's 2 people in the Scorpius versus a blade, yeah, you know what I mean? You need a wingman. 2v1 in Star Citizen alone, 2 fighters versus 1 player, is very difficult to deal with. 2 people in 1 ship, especially if the pilot knows what they're doing and the gunner knows what they're doing, that's very dangerous as well. Even if it was to be using like a Vanguard series or something like that, it's very, very dangerous. You're generally not meant to win these fights, 1 person, you know? You can do certain things to deal with it, but again, this game sadly is about numbers right now. However, again, you can look at this point where if you take like 5 really good pilots, they can probably fight about 15 shitty pilots. No joke. Easy in this game. Because within the first turn, the 5 guys will insta-pop most of the team. You know, you see it when, like I was watching Aiko in Tram doing the like fighting, I think it was Nova, and you could see that the focus firing on Tram was so much better than Nova. And that is like what it is in EVE Online. In any fucking video game, focus fire and actually backing up your wingman is win in Star Citizen. You can be the best pilot, you can be the best aimer, but if your strategy is shit and you don't have teamwork in this game and you're a solo player, you're fucked. You are fucked in this game. Because strategy and team play outweighs any fucking skill you have in Arena Commander. And also it lowers the EP down if you don't have that shit as well to deal with. Again, really top-end pilots as a group working well together is crazy to see. They literally vaporize people in seconds. I really love the Vandal ships. I can't wait for... no, I can't wait for the rework, yeah. Same, it's gonna be dope. How's looting holding up? I would probably say we're about still 80%. I'll be putting her down this weekend, Razzo. Sadly. She's not eating. She is not eating, which is a big thing, right? So, yeah, unfortunately, we are very much at the stage where, unless she eats, I will have to put her down. Because she would never survive any operation. Unless she's got all the food in her and stuff, so, yeah. It is what it is. Thank you, Chief, I appreciate that. Yesterday, I, like, moved the studio around for, like, 7-ish hours, because, yeah, trying to take my mind off things and stuff like that. It's so difficult, you know. But the good news is, obviously, if we put her down this weekend or next week, it means that she's not suffering, that she can do. It can get a lot worse, you know. She's not being sick. She's very bright. This is the annoying part about it. She's very bright. She's taking the medication. She's going out. She's drinking. She's urinating. She's sleeping. She pants a little bit because she gets stressed. She's very dopey because of the medication. She just won't eat. And that's a bad, bad fucking sign for a dog when they don't eat. You know, they can go for like a day or two without eating. Sometimes it's hormonal stuff. But she just, every time I show her food, it's just like, no, you know. It might be a side effect. Like last night, we went through the whole, I ended my stream early yesterday because my mother tried to feed her with like some nice chicken. And she just didn't take it at all. But last night, we got like a full chicken. Put it into a big pan, water, and made bone broth, and she lapped up quite a bit of bone broth. And before we went to bed last night, she ate basically boiled chicken, so it's got no salts and stuff. And the bone broth, I actually added salt and sugar to it as well to make it where try and replenish some of her lost fluids and stuff. Basically, IV dripper. And yeah, today she's not really taking anything. So we are doing something which is something that I don't really want to do, Razir, but I'm at the stage now where I'm definitely fighting for my pup. So every 30 minutes, we're putting a pipette of bone broth down her throat. She doesn't have a choice. Not giving her a choice. So she's not taking it herself, but we're literally using a pipette, which is about that level. I can't remember the milliliters, but we're literally pushing it down her throat into her stomach. Like, I'm not gonna let her just give up, or if the meds are taking hold and stuff like that. I'm gonna make sure that we fight for Luna as much as we can. So we've basically just like, we're trying everything, tried a bit of like, rice and scrambled eggs last night, 'cause she really likes it. She didn't take it. So again, we're just pushing the bone broth down her throat, and hopefully she'll have some solids later on today and stuff, so yeah. But it's sad, like, because again, I'm at the stage where it's like, what do I do, you know? I can't put her under the knife to maybe sort this out for her, because I don't think she would survive the injection or the anesthetize. So my choices are right now, either put her down And she goes down, like I would get the vet to come here, so we'll put her down here in the house, in her basket, surrounded by everyone who loves her, and she'll just drift into her eternal sleep. Or do I basically start playing fucking flip the coin nonsense, put her on the table at the end of the week, and see how it goes? You know what I mean? I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should do the gamble, because again, the gamble is we open her up, we do a spane, emergency spane, we cut everything out, super expensive, yada yada yada. Or do I just put her down where she's comfortable? Because obviously she's going to be very, very stressed if I take her to the vet and before operation and stuff like that. I literally don't know what to do. And that's the thing that will tear me up the most. Like, I don't, and I always say this, I don't get upset when somebody dies or an animal dies, because I know that they're at peace there, they're not in any pain, right? So I don't grieve for the dead, because for me, I remember what they were about when they were alive, and I now know, like for me, I just always go, if somebody or an animal has passed, they're no longer in pain, they can't be in pain, yada yada yada. There's no need for me to fucking waste weeks moping around feeling sorry for myself, because that generally is what grief, and obviously everyone's different with grief. I'm not trying to say you should do it any other way or anything like that, but for me, I don't mope around. I get off my ass, I'm gonna keep streaming because that's what Luna would want, yada yada yada. What I get upset about is the choices that I have to make. That will make me, that's what pisses me off, gets me angry, tears me up, makes me upset, bloodshot eyes, all these sort of things, is I don't know what to do. You know what I mean? I either gamble at the end of the week or I put her down in peace, you know what I mean? I can't say grief because we don't allow griefing, all that stuff in the channel, dude. Let me quickly untime you out. There you go. Grief is always a personal thing, yeah, exactly. So for me, I don't grieve. I don't get upset about that because again, my rules are I do everything whilst they're alive to make them comfortable, and then when they pass away, I feel that my grief would only be a selfish thing, and I'm not a selfish person, so I don't bother with it. I don't get upset about it. It's sad when it happens, yes, but with this situation with Luna, it's the principle around it where I'm like, do I gamble or do I just put her down and keep her, you know, happy and stuff like that? I just don't know what to do with that one. That's the stressful part about all of this. Not that I'm losing Luna. You're always going to lose Luna. It's inevitable. I either die before Luna or Luna dies before me, you know? It's this fucking reasoning that pisses me off and gets me upset. Because do I go for the gamble and again could waste a lot of fucking money just to watch my pup die on the table, or do I put her down comfortably, you know? It sucks so much, like. And I, like, this is the worst part about it, I really don't have the money to do the gamble either. It's £1,600. So not only do I have to, like, 1,600 and then it would be 300 on top of that, so we're like £1,900 to gamble Luna's life and hope for the best. And if it doesn't work on the table, then we have to obviously put her fully down and then cremate. Or do I just put her down peacefully, you know? It's so shit, like. The numbers are just so fucked. Like, the percentages of survival are so fucked. It's like 10% chance that she'll survive this. But obviously, if I don't do something at the end of this week, she's going to be in a shit ton of pain, and I won't fucking put her through that, you know? Hey, Sketch, thank you very much for the follow, dude. And talking channel as saying verified by phone accounts only. Oh, wait. I think I know why, dude. Let me just sort that out for you, Sketch. I recently changed the raid thing. Maybe it's changed the moderation on chatting. Because I only make it where you can talk. Let me just do this. All chatters, some chatters, chatters without a verified phone must have account more than... Yeah, this is what we are. All chatters. I think it's to do with raid. Do you have your account older than 30 days? Is it an account over under 30 days, Sketch? Actually, I can find out right now by here. Oh, you registered 24 minutes ago. Right, okay. I'll change it then, dude. Chatters without a verified phone must have followed more than... I can have it ticked. I can do 10 minutes, dude. I'll set that up for you just now. You'll probably have to wait 10 minutes after following the channel. I appreciate that, Ondo. Thank you, dude. Yeah, no good choices, sadly. So I've got it here, Sketch, just until it clears. I'm gonna keep on... What do we have here? It was like 3 days. I'll just have this ticked for you just now, so you'll be able to chat in 10 minutes after following. And then, yeah, we'll leave this on for a few days. Again, it's just to keep the chat safe from all the bots and stuff like that. Email verification. All chatters must have verified. Yeah. I mean, I could just take it off, actually. You must have at least one... Fuck. Phone verification. There you go. Now you should be able to talk, Sketch. You should be able to talk in the channel. Try it there, dude. Maybe you want to refresh or something like that. Oh, there we go. So that clears you as a first-time chatter. Some chatters, first-time chatters must have phone chatters. Oh no, that puts it. Let's bring that back. Afterwards, I'll leave this up. I'll remind myself. I'll change it to 10 minutes in a bit, dude. Hopefully support, sort out whatever's going on with my main account for this meantime. Alright, appreciate it, dude. Razio, thank you very much for the 25, dude. Very kind of you, thank you. I have some friends in Berlin that spent more than 7k euros after their dog ate and got it wrong. Some sharp bones, but the dog survived and healthy today. They went all in on it. Yeah, the thing with that though, Ondo, is what we're talking about is not just cleaning out some bones. We have to remove the fallopian tubes, the cervix, the womb. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't just getting a few bones out of a stomach, and I understand, obviously, 7k is obviously opening up the stomach and doing that kind of shit. We're talking about removing all the female parts, you know, hysterectomy, but also taking out, so ovaries, taking out the womb, the tubes that are causing the, if you look up a pyometra, I'll type it in chat for you guys as well. Let me just do it here. So I've typed it there. I can't show you on stream because it is pretty fucking graphic, but basically there's two tubes that connect to the ovaries, and those tubes are inflamed, infected. If it hits the bloodstream or if it ruptures, she dies. It's not like I could go all in with money wise. It's just when you've got 10% chance of survival, that's not worth, you know what I mean, spending 2k on a 10% chance. It's too low, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I will literally bankrupt myself on 2 grand right now because I don't have the ability to push it back in. So it's like I have to go in with 2 methods. So the cheapest alternative is obviously putting her down, cremating. Keep, you know, doing it that way for her. The second choice is, if she's strong enough, put her in for a normal spane, and whilst they've got her opened up, if they find out that tubes are fucked, we put her down, right? Because again, she will not survive a full day operation. There's no survival of it. 10% chance is too low. And the money is just crazy amount for 10%, right? So I feel like within my budget, within my comfortable sort of reasoning on it, is if she's strong enough, put her under, go in for a normal spane, and whilst they're in that area, they can see the pipes hands on. So instead of doing like another £250 scan, which really doesn't tell you fucking anything, you would be able to, we would actually see what the organ looks like, and then they could phone me and say, look, it's pretty fucked, and I could be like, right, just put her down then, you know what I mean? So I say my goodbyes to her, she goes in, sedated, goes in that way, that's the gamble, right? Because obviously there's three options on the card. One is, if she gets better, she goes in for a spane. If we find out she's got damaged pipes and stuff like that, we just put her down. She's already under at that stage, she won't know anything about it. Second one is the massive risky operation, which is just, it's a fuckery. And then obviously the third option is putting her down. So I just feel, for 10% chance, £1,600, then another £300 for the final injection and cremation. It's too much money for me to lose a dog and pay £2,000 for losing my dog. So I will have to work out, do I go for this sort of lighter gamble? But this all depends on her, right? If she won't eat, she won't survive anaesthetize. So right now, like I said, it is looking about 80% we're going to put her down at the end of the week. Because if she won't eat, she's never going to get strong enough to be able to survive any operation anyway. She'll just flake on the steps, so it's fucking garbage. Absolute garbage. And the annoying thing was on Monday night when this happened, so the two things that pissed me off, right? So earlier this year, she actually went in for an operation to have spayed, and they phoned me before going into the full operation saying she's under, but she's got blood in her tract, she's got diarrhea, she looks like a cold, do you want us to carry on or pull her out? I asked them what they recommended, they said pull her out, because obviously vets will always say that, so you have to come back for it. And I kind of wish that I had just gone, fuck it, I know that Luna was strong enough, and if we had actually had the operation, we wouldn't be in this situation. And also, 2 weeks ago, she started having this urinating drinking problem, and I couldn't take her to the vet because somebody gave my mother fucking COVID. So we could have had this maybe sorted 2 weeks ago, but because of COVID, because of people not staying inside for 2 weeks, you know, moving around with diseases and shit like that, this is also in this situation. So I was like, I was full vengeance mode, like I was gonna go and buy myself a fucking Batman outfit and go fucking town, you know, running down the streets shouting vengeance and stuff like that, you know. I was so angry with that one. Luckily I couldn't find a Batman outfit to be able to do it. Scottish Batman, why not? I'm vengeance! COVID, where are you? You know what I mean? So yeah, unfortunately it's in this situation. It sucks. I think it's gonna have to be where we'll flip the one fuck or zero fucks coin, and we'll just see what fate has to decide, you know. Hey Valkyrie, how you doing? Cheers for that, Chief. Appreciate that. Our vet always pushes for pointless and costly tests. Yeah, I know. I did blood tests because I wanted to find out, like, if it maybe was liver and stuff like that, but the blood test pretty much confirmed the issue with her. But everything else is really good. Like, this is the annoying part. If we can just get rid of these parts, like these infected parts, Luna will be fine. But for her to get rid of them, we need to fucking get her to eat. So having to force feed her now to make sure that she is strong enough, you know. And I bet she doesn't like it either. Question: if you buy components on your ship and crash, do you need to buy the components again? You don't right now, Killer Time, but in the future you probably will, right? Insurance gives it all back right now. It used to not do this. I hate this system personally. I think if you crash into the ground, crash into anything, die to anything, you should have to go and buy all your components again. The insurance thing is not meant to give it back in the future, but it does just now, just to save people time, because obviously it's alpha, you know, testing ground, whatever you want to call it, right? I would recommend looking into grants or a GoFundMe. I did both for my... Again, it's not... Like, I could do a GoFundMe, right? Which I don't really want to do in the first place. But again, it's literally going to be a waste of money. And I'm going to lose my dog while spending other people's money or my money. You know what I mean? That's the problem with this operation. It has a 10% survival chance, and she's got to go under the knife for 6 hours. Like 4 to 6 hours. And she's not eating. She won't survive it. So again, it's one of these things where if she won't eat, she won't get her strength up. It doesn't matter how much money you got. I could be a millionaire. It wouldn't fucking matter. There's nothing you can do. And that's what the problem is like, I could spend $2,000, put myself into like a very, very negative sort of thing, but she ain't coming out of it, you know? So why, first of all, it's not like, I say this not towards Luna, but it would be a waste of money. Not because it's been wasted on Luna. That's not what I want to make out. It's a waste because she ain't gonna come out of the operation. So I would be literally paying the vets to have a fucking play around in my animal, my friend, someone I've had since she was 5 weeks old, and they're getting fucking 2K from me from it. Nah, fuck that, dude. Fuck that shit. Vets and hospitals are fucking price gouges because they have to pay these stupid bills from pharmacies. And again, I'm just not gonna have Luna chopped open for a fucking gamble. Like a bad gamble. If it was a 50-50 chance, I would take it. You know? But we're talking about literally 90% she dies on the slab. I would rather just put her down comfortably in the house and stuff like that. That's not even gonna be a question. She will not go in for that big op. If anything, if she's got the strength, she'll go in for a spay, a standard spay, and take out all the things, and if they notice that the pipes are fucking shitty, and I will ask for a photo for them to send me so I can see, because I'm not just going to take word of fucking mouth on that one. I would even drive up, you know what I mean? Or stay in the car park. I actually might do that. If she goes in for the operation, I might just stay in the car park and say, look, the moment that you open her up, I want to see inside my dog. Even if I can't really determine it, but if I see some, like, pipes that are fucking blood vessels and black and shit like that, I'll know for myself that it's not somebody fucking talking shit. Especially there's a lot of photos on how this actually goes down. They're very, very inflamed. If it is this way. Hey, Redbeard, thank you very much for the 13 months. We are 1 away from hitting our goal, guys. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. I would just want to give some options again. See, the thing is, like, this is another way I look at it, Spanner, right? We could do like a grant, we could do a fucking GoFundMe and stuff like that, but here's the selfish part on me. I would rather spend that money on Nova, who I know, you know, is going to be alive possibly by the end of this week, you know? Or, fuck, if they both go, that would just be a killer, like. We don't know what life is like. We don't know what the next day will bring. You know what I mean? That's the kind of way I look at it, that there's not much I can do for Luna unless Luna and the medication help themselves, right? But a GoFundMe I could do for like a nice, you know, cremation for Luna and then put the money aside for Nova. That's just how I look at things, you know? Luna is 9 years old. Nova just turned 7 on Tuesday. You know, he's possibly got a lot more hikes and roaming around and stuff to do. Like, that money could be saved. just in case he has like a broken leg or something like that, you know? Because again, if Luna goes in for an operation and if she does survive, which would be amazing, right? She's gonna be out of commission for fucking weeks, like, absolutely out of commission for weeks. Day by day, yeah, exactly. Tomorrow I'm gonna be phoning the vet to sort of give them an update in the past 5 days of what's going on. Obviously, we're force feeding her. Again, right now, it's the 50-50 spay on the card and hope for the best, or it's put her down in the house comfortably. But this all depends on Luna, because again, I'm gonna have to start like constantly pipetting her every 15 minutes of food to get it in the system, because she's a good weight, right? She's not too skinny. She has lost a lot of weight from being ill, and obviously she is urinating, but she's not got diarrhea. She's not got blood in her tract, because obviously we'd be looking for blood to come out the vulva area. There's nothing like that. She's just drinking a lot. She's sleeping a lot. She's urinating a lot. Well, not really that much, but she was sick today, and it was just bile, so that's fine. No solids are coming out, stuff like that. No, she's not pooped since Monday. She's done nothing. She's got nothing in the tank, dude. Absolutely nothing. She's just on bone broth right now. There's no solids inside her. I'm having to, again, pipette bone broth down her throat, which has, like, extra sugar and salt in it, just to fucking, I don't know, fucking hot start the fucking system. Get her brain to fucking do, but she won't eat. And when a dog doesn't eat, that's a sure sign of, you know, you've got to put down. If a dog doesn't eat after like 3 or 4 days, the dog wants to die. That's like all animals. It's always the telltale sign, you know? If a dog doesn't eat after like 4 days and it goes on to 6 days, that dog wants to die. Or animal wants to die. Because everything about survival is you will eat when you're hungry, right? You know what I mean? If you are, as a human, if you are starving, you will eat. You're not gonna go, oh, I'm fucking famished. There's a cheeseburger in front of me. No, you know what? You know, the only time that ever happens is if you go like bulimic and stuff. But bulimic usually is, you know, it's a mental state. Now, she ain't bulimic. She's just obviously knocked out by the drugs and stuff, so I've got to do the force feeding kind of thing. But again, if she does not up her game, and I say that in the nicest way possible, again, there's just absolutely nothing I can do. You know what I mean? I need to get that ready for Monday. So our Alpha Prime will be dropped off on Monday, and Tuesday the other one gets picked up. Yeah, that's pretty much it. News. How's everyone else doing though? Like, obviously I've been spending like the last hour talking about myself. Who's looking forward to SeasonCon? We've literally got that a week on Saturday. I think right now I have plans where I'm going to... Yeah, the primes are fucking amazing, Raza. I've got one on the right. But my left one, I think when Verpal sent me it, was a... Alright, fucking Ondo. Holy shit, man. That's dope, though. The springs and stuff. Let me fucking like and retweet this. So Ondo got extra things. I need to I'm gonna just do a reply with that. He got all these springs for his twist because he fucking breaks his twist. Ooh, nice vinyl player, dude. Also, is that a red PlayStation 5? That's a nice player. I like that, dude. Vinyl collection. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, I see the extension. Yeah, that's not actually that much, right? Yeah, that's not that much. Your desk might be lower than mine, that's why. Yeah, that's not bad. Like, obviously it's not the big, giant block. That's funny. Give me your ads before the PvP start. I don't think there is going to be any more PvP, Warp Spider. I think we've killed every contender in our superiority fighter. But yeah, the primes are really good, Razor. Do you need to upgrade from a Verpal Alpha? No. Now, I work with Verpal. I think they're one of the best companies to work with. Do you need to upgrade from an Alpha to a Prime? No. It would only be if you're wanting the upgrade yourself, right? Which is obviously better components, weight, so it's got 100 extra grams of weight to it. It's metal, it's got some rubber grip, the tactiles are a lot better, the trigger is like a Warthog trigger, and I generally feel like the twist is a lot better because of the weight of the... Like, obviously they say it's not... The twist is not different in the sticks, but because there's an extra 100 grams, it definitely feels different. Because you're having to add a little bit more weight in it and stuff like that. But again, if you've got the money for it and stuff, it's a really good upgrade. But yeah, the left one for me, I'm having to send back because I think it was a review copy. And when I got it, the pin was bent on the actual connector. So I straightened it out and it's just short-circuiting a little bit. So yeah, Verpal are kindly sending out another one which will be on here on Monday, which will be great because I can put all the rest of the stuff away and stuff. Yeah, exactly, Raza. It was the main reason why I came back to Twitch, dude. Like, literally, I left Twitch with good intentions in my mind, and I was having a really good time on YouTube. I loved it that people were watching 1440 quality of stream. It was great. The chat wasn't that great, because obviously the chat interface on YouTube is shit. The app is pretty shit. You know, they're going to be working on that in the future. We got partner, and I was like, you know what? I'm building up numbers on my stream. I'm getting subscribers every week. I'm getting more views in certain areas, and it was really good. And then the UK government go in April, oh, we're going to put up your electricity prices. And I'm like, I could have kept going on what I was earning, but not when they put the electricity prices up, you know. Food, I can eat less food, or I can eat bulkier food, like I'm pretty much living off these days on rice and scrambled eggs. Because it's cheap to get, it's easy to fucking make, and all that jazz, you know. Hey, Miss Sal, thank you very much for gifting to Squeala. Squeala, I think it is how you say it. There we go. You do realize I'm about to raise this up, though, Miss Sal. I appreciate hitting the goal, but when the goal gets hit, we raise it up. We gotta keep going. Gotta keep raising. I'm determined to get back to the 15 or 1400 subs one time on Twitch. So yeah, again, that was the big reason of coming back, because a lot of people are like, you know, why has TheDarkLaw come back to Twitch? And again, I won't bullshit people. It's because of the UK government. And it really sucks. There we go. Buy another 25. There we go. I'm not going to do it in 5s. I'm going to be cheeky. Obviously, this will crash next month, so we'll lower it back down again. But I'm going to keep just pushing for this as much as I can. But I appreciate all the love. Thank you so much. I had to go for VKB at the time. I did not have the extra $400 for Rebels. Again, do what you can. Like VKB, even though I work with Verpal, VKB is a good product. I don't agree on certain things. They make a little bit of cutbacks here and there, but that does lower the price down. So again, you've got the ability where you buy Thrustmasters to sort of understand, are you going to like joysticks or not? And then you go, you know what? I want to spend a little bit more money. VKB is a perfect in-between, right? Let's Speaking of which, I need to figure out how long my fixed energy has left. If they put it up even more, Razor, I'm fucked, dude. I'll have to give up content creation. Because I'll need to do a full-time job. 6-7 hours a day, Monday to Friday. Because if I was sitting like what I was like beforehand on Twitch, where like 150 plus viewers, sitting like getting the sponsorship deals that I was getting, and sitting probably about 500-600 subs a month, I could probably get through it. But if they put it up and I'm not in that situation, I'm fucked. I'll have to give up being a live streamer. I will have no choice. I have VKB Koshimo right, an angled gladiator left, and some pedals. I like that setup. Yeah, I do like the like ultimate. Is it ultimate gunfire? Oh, no, the gunfire is the base. Ultimate whatever. The metal grip they have for the right looks really good on VKB. Yeah, the energy's been capped at the moment, Jack. But if it goes up, dude, I'm screwed. Absolutely screwed. Because I say this within the kindest of words, I don't have simps on my channel that fucking spam free 400 subs a fucking month and hundreds of dollars on the channel, you know what I mean? That's how a lot of people can survive as a content creator. I don't have that shit, you know? Because I ain't showing off the goods. I'm making TikTok videos or shit like that, you know? We ain't got simps on this channel. So for me, I'll have to go for full-time hot tub stream. I always said, like, we would need 4,000 subs, or maybe like 3,000 subs, and then I could afford the thing. Oh my god, a saber versus a saber. No fucking way. Right, let's put this here. Stop the regen. We're in a good position right now. I think they ejected. I actually think the person ejected. I did not do a killing shot there. I think they ejected. Which is obviously an instant death. But if we didn't have instant death, CIG, that would have been a fucking smart play, like. I'm pretty sure I didn't get that kill shot. Nah, I didn't catch it in time. Let's go. I mean, the disengage was good on the secondary saber. It had the advantage to get away. Like, this is the crazy thing. The saber's pushing, I use quite a bit to turn around. It could have easily outrun me and got to warp range or recovered itself. But I don't think I got the kill shot. I'm pretty sure, you know. I just noticed you seem to have the wrong cockpit textures. You might need to delete the cache. What do you mean, dude? What textures? This is a saber, dude. I'm not in an arrow. It's basically, you can only do it with 2 PCs. Warp Spider. And I don't set it long enough. I only have it where it goes back like 30 seconds or 45. AX Matrix, how you doing? That doesn't... Yeah, Sketch. I'm in a saber, dude. I'm in a saber. Oh, dude, I wish we had a red fucking Iron Man skin for an arrow. It would look so dope. Again, this is what I just don't understand, is why CIG can't just do skins for every ship, right? And even if they do them every year, who cares, right? I clipped it, just can't save the clip. Twitch has issues right now. Let me have a look here. Yeah, I'm doing alright, X Matrix. If you do exclamation mark Luna, if you're not up to date with that information, it's kind of looking like at the end of the week we're gonna have to put Luna down because she's got fucked female parts. Oh shit, that's the wrong one. Alright, you've got them there, yeah. I mean, you could rename this one, Razia. You've created it. Just rename it. But if we didn't... Oh, no, I didn't catch it in time. That's fucked. Right, that's bad. Agitated, mate. Oh yeah, Agitated's got... If you just rename it, dude... I'm watching this bomb part here. We're in a good position right now? Yeah, he ejected. Yeah. I think they ejected. If you just rename that one, Agitated, and you'll be good. Because skins are so easy for a money grab? I know, man. I know. Why don't they do it? Oh, I mean, marketing won't do universal skins. It's not universal skins, it's just, if you're gonna do some fighters, you know, have everything in it. Respect for the eject, pity. Again, dude, if they had just put the fucking floor down, I think they would have been in a good spot. I didn't even get the shields down. Or I got it down right at the last second, yeah. But it does look like ejected. No, you didn't miss it, dude. Just rename it if you can, because anything that doesn't get named correctly gets deleted, by the way. We don't ever leave clips that have just got the title on it. So all you have to do is just go to your clip section. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, this was so funny with Sai, right? I got this. I like just in case she tries to fucking delete this for evidence. I have it actually downloaded on this one. But this was Sai. I raided Sai, obviously 19 days ago, and she didn't have a fucking mod in chat, so she couldn't do a shout out.
Guys, if you don't know TDL already, can we get a shout out, please? We don't have mods.
So good.
Can I? We don't have mods at the moment.
So she couldn't do a shout.
I think,
and I started going, get fucked in chat.
In the morning today, and I was so late doing anything.
It's so funny, man.
Can we have some 10 mods, please? Fuck yes. Yes? Haha. We don't know. Can we have some mods? For fuck's sake, TDL.
It was
yes,
so
you can,
good, man.
GTB. There you go. You're gonna get spanked.
Because I was like, get fucking wrecked. You know, it was so funny, man. And everyone's like, GV and fucking Tigs all jump in to try to spam the shout out. And I got that one. That's the one for the golden books. The best time. Dude, you gotta rename. Do you know how to rename? Windows closed. I didn't click publish. So you don't have it under clips you've created. Warp Spider. Really? If I give you the link, you should be able to go there, right? Stop the regen. You should be able to edit it there, I think. I'm not sure. Again, fuck me, Twitch. Will you just let people, like, be able to edit this on my own channel, right? All I need to do is be able to rename it. That's it. If you go to your clip section, you can always rename. Okay. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna swap server here. And I think I'll go in on the old arrow. I don't know how to do anything on Twitch apart from load your channel. That's a good reason. I'll take that. Right. So what you're going to do here, right, Are you on browser just now? Agitated warp spider. I'm gonna fucking do this for you. Alright, Jesus. Like a fucking mother, man. Go there. Agitated warp spider. Go there and edit the fucking clip title. Yeah? And that will sort out for you. Thank you. Total chrome arrow? That'd be dope. I would like a red arrow to go with my red shaker and my red theme on my channel. Sneak from a metal red shaker just tastes so much better. This is releasing tomorrow, by the way. Along with 2 elite shakers. Which is pretty dope. Let's load up intent on the server. Why this is not an option? It's easy edit click. Should be able to. I don't know why Twitch don't do it. I mean, they could even just give you a reason for like one-time rename or something like that, just in case somebody put an offensive title. You know? I don't know why you can't do it though. It's so silly. Shilly. Get some food and water. Actually, you know what? It's probably faster I do it this way. Woo! Don't they have a black arrow red highlight shown in the pirate video? Again, there's a lot of things that they showcase in concept art. You know what I mean? Like, we just don't get it, sadly. Oh, by the way, Valkyrie, I've been playing VTOL VR. God, once I has done all her stuff with Nettie and all these other things that she's got on in her life right now, need to get her to come and play VTOL VR. It is one hell of a fucking game. Like, it's this flying game, bit like DCS World, but a lot more simpler. And no joke, I've played a lot of VR, and obviously I don't get, like, I fly in real life doing certain things, and rolling in that game was fine, but when I did my first loop-to-loop, I actually could feel, it felt like I was, oh, this is not good. Let me just rotate this around. Oof, right, it's broken here. Maybe this one. There we go. Fucking code mastering. And I actually felt like I was in a jet plane. It was so surreal. Like, really good game. Again, if anybody's got VR, you want it, and you're like into flying, try VTOL VR. It's really good. Great fun to like fly and land, and all you need is a headset and a chair, or sit on the floor if that's what you prefer.
Your insurance claim has been sent. Your insurance claim has been sent. Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Like a nomad with a landing gear.
Welcome to the
Like a nomad with a landing gear?
system.
Oh, right, yeah, I know what you mean. I still think if they were ever to do like a little rework on the Nomad, I definitely feel they should make it where you can climb through the back end area into the cargo ramp. I just don't think you should have to go out the ship and walk around, you know what I mean? Most common cars, you can access the boot by just pulling the fucking seats forward. It's the sort of same sort of idea to me, I feel. You should be able to do that. But yeah, SIG do have a good marketing. I remember when Sandy did all of the marketing. I don't know if she still does it, but she had some really bright ideas earlier on that were a great way to sort of bring in income. She did everything, actually. Like, she got a lot of like stick from the fucking cringe lords of the internet and certain developers who are cringy as fuck. And she used to do everything. She'd do support, marketing, you know, on the stage, all that jazz. Like, gotta give her fucking credit for it. Like, hard worker, like. I do miss Chelsea, though. Chelsea was like one of the concierge reps, and she was just absolutely incredible. I think her and her husband went off to work at Blizzard, if I remember correctly. The whole infrastructure has kind of like changed, because obviously at the start of Star Citizen's like campaign and all that jazz, there was hardly anyone sort of like. There was wealth, there was money going in, but there wasn't many concierge. Like, concierge now is like a nothing thing, really. But I remember back in like 12, 13, you know, there just wasn't many concierge members. And you got that sort of like much more closer support than you do these days. But again, you look at it that we're at like, what, $500 million in funding? There's like, what, 4 million backers or something like that? It's crazy money, like. Totally agree, right where the window is, rework that pair. Yeah, exactly. Just where the window opens and you crawl through, you know? That'd be dope. It would sort out the Nomad really well, I feel. I kind of feel like the Nomad is one of these things where they were just experimenting on it. Because, again, for me, I don't like the hoverness on it. You know? I just don't like that. I kind of feel like you want it to sort of like be on the ground and not bouncy around and stuff. Again, people like different flavors, you know, but... yeah. A grey cat. Interesting that I pick up a grey cat that far in distance, but I don't. Look at that shit. That is scuffed as fuck, man. I should not be able to detect that. Like I am. Might need to report that one. That's bad. That grey cat has fucking huge EM, like. Hey Colin, how you doing today, Chief? How are you doing? Alright. I feel like... yeah, let's do this one. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on for today, guys. I feel like probably wrap up in a bit. Spend some time with Luna. I still need to do some cleaning of the house as well, so I can force feed more food down her. Oh! That was a bit dodgy. Little bit dodgy on that one. I moved my pedals And I kind of feel like maybe I moved them too far away from my legs. I have to go and get some stretch my legs somehow. I was lucky I was, yeah. No, it's because we probably lost a gifted sub. Or somebody unsubscribed, Razia, that's why. Like I said, it happens all the time, like, we hit a goal, we up the goal, but then, people unsubscribe or, gifts run out, dude. It's the joys of content creation. You never know what money you're making each month. Woo! Hey Joe, how you doing? Bastards! I know. Damn, their gifted subs running out, you know? It's all good, dude. Like I said, it'll probably crash really hard very shortly. World is good and pure and right. To you. Oh. Damn, I'm gonna hum damn. Fucking chin. Absolute chin. Hey, V-Plane, how you doing, Chief? How much FPS is this? 35. Actually interested to see if this thing will settle. Let's see if our MFDs are fucking up again. Five. Oh yeah, we got the bug again. It's weird how it sometimes happens, sometimes. Oh no. It's not bugging, it's just memes. Just memes. Oh, so rare. How's your day, little dude? When you get the first PvP manager mission, they are always just saying Grim Hex or I eventually log off. That's why... Yeah, but you should get the completion if you kill them at Grim Hex though, dude. Why is the game giving bounties that are out of station? Yeah, it's just the game, dude. That is unfortunately just the game. Bounty missions need a lot of work, right? A huge amount of work. The rewards are shit. The results are shit. You barely get anything from it. Like, they need to make it where if you did PvP bounties, you get like a PvP reputation, which unlocks like a really cool armor. And it would be the same like if you're a criminal, if you're doing PvP missions, you know? I have to leave now. Thank you, Miss Hal. Appreciate all the love today and yesterday. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Maybe register a warrant. Again, there's lots of things they could do with it, right? Hopefully we'll see like a rework on bounty hunting this year. Well, maybe not this year, next year, right? Next year, I hope to see it. Just something, right? Make Grimhex a little bit more lawless. If you have 9-tail rep, you can wait. Yeah, again, I don't like this blows my mind that people as blue can go to Grimhex. It's the biggest problem that we have with the game right now. Obviously, Pyro and Nyx and all these things change it, right? But right now you have blues can go everywhere in this game and have no consequences. But if you're red, you can't go anywhere apart from Grimhex unless you do sneaking in, all these sort of things. And I just hate when blues, who obviously are neutral because of that area, are camping outside. They're able to land there and all that stuff. It's so blue biased in this game. And CIG are the culprit of this one. Like, everything votes for a blue player. First day I played, I went to NT999XX and sold drugs at Grimhex. Nice. But, yeah, hopefully this will change in the future. I would love to see where you can't enter certain areas without reputation, you know what I mean? I really want to see this in the game. So you can't get landing clearance, or you can't buy these weapons without reputation. I think it would be so dope to see in Star Citizen. But Blue should be able to go into the belly of the beast. Yeah, but again, you should be able to go into the belly of the beast, but you should not be able to live in the belly of the beast, right? That's the backwards part about Star Citizen, is Blues can go everywhere, even Grim Hex, which is the only haven for criminals. The only haven. Yet, you're allowed to just stroll in there, no problem, right? It's so bad. So bad. Spider actually won't be for criminals, so this is a problem. We're going the EVE Online route, where if you go into, right now, let's say Stanton is 0.7 in EVE Online standards of security level, and Terror is 1.0. The more police are further up in the security status, Star Citizen or CIG in general are making it where when you go into Pyro, Nyx, obviously Spider is at Nyx, when you jump into these solar systems, you don't become blue or red, you become white, neutral. There is no comm rays, right? So when you go to these places and you work for Ninetales or you work for somebody else, you'll build reputation on them, but I guarantee you, CIG will have it where these places just don't give a shit if you've got like a different criminal standing to one another, you know what I mean? Or if you're a bounty hunter from Stanton, you'll be able to just fucking land, park your ass, medical bay out of your mind in like one of Pyro's stations. They won't make it hard for Blues in this game. They won't. They will always make it super difficult for Reds, even when you're in a red solar system, you know? And that is the truth of it. Because they are very, very biased to Blue in this game. Maybe a device to show a fake crime stat. Well, again, then I want a device where I can not show, or fake not show a crime stat to enter a place to buy weapons and stuff. You know what I mean, Verse Warrior? You can't have it where Blues have everything in this game. If you make a device for Blues to show a fake crime stat so they can land at Grim Hex, then Reds need that to be able to land at other way. CIG don't do it both ways. They are Blue biased in this game. So whenever they make a system for a Blue, they don't make a system for a Red. They always make it where it's so much easier to be Blue in this game than it is to be Red. And then they don't give us the ability to buy all the modules and stuff like that, you know? There should have been a truck stop. There should have been a truck stop, like especially with this, right? So in Crusader, you've got your Crew L2 and Crew L1. Hurston has her L1, her L2. Every L2 should have been a criminal base in this game right now. And if you are Blue and you go to Crew L2, you get shot at by the turrets. And this is where they could have had it where the same modules would have been at the same sort of places and stuff like that, and that would have been fair, right? Then Grim Hex could have been a neutral point instead of like the only place for criminals to go. This needs to be the case, because also when you're doing like Jumptown, criminals have to fly all the way back from ArcCorp or Microtech to Grim Hex, whilst Blues just go to the local fucking station. It's so stupid. Yet the Blue can go to the criminal station and have one criminal friend sell the things, you know? This is where you see a huge amount of Blue players are shit at this game, because they have no life experience in Star Citizen. Only a true Red knows the hardship of having to do everything, having to decide to maybe get rid of the crime stat to be able to achieve this and stuff like that, you know? But most common Blues who never go crime free or above have no idea what they're doing in this game. Yeah, that would be kind of cool, actually. A tiger claw to go into security and give yourself a crime stat. Yeah, yeah, something like that. I want to be able to smuggle components into criminal areas and sell them. Dude, I know, right? I know. That would be so good, especially with physicalized cargo coming. If I could buy or basically set up a contract with somebody where I'm like, yo, can I, you know, fucking, could you bring this to me kind of stuff. It'd be so cool. But that wouldn't fit in with the lore. The lore can be very flexible. That's the good thing about lore. Is until the game is actually out, it can be rewritten, you know? It can be rewritten for anything that you do within Star Citizen. Alright guys. Oh my god, we're actually nearly at 1,700 followers. 10 more followers to go. That's dope. Yeah. Whilst this week is obviously the exclamation mark Luna thing, I definitely feel I'm just gonna... October, I need to start doing like 4 hours a day to hit this extra money from ad incentive that we're going to be getting. But I only have to do that on 22 days of the month, so we're gonna be basically trying to do like 4 hours minimum, but right now, until I know a bit more with Luna, we're just gonna keep it short. I'm gonna spend as much time as I can with her. And yeah. Thank you for renaming that one. Warp, appreciate that, dude. So yeah, how's Essie been this summer? Did I miss that one? Oh no, this is just so this is taking ages. When did you say that? Oh, VR said it like 24 minutes ago. I don't know why this chat is updated or not. Let me fill my Corsair with a bunch of size 1 components and all the fighter pilots and move them. Oh, dude, again, I would happily grind money and interact with somebody like you, Warp Spider, just to have that experience, right? Because that is super dope. Right, I'm gonna put the, this sort of thing, you know. If Sketch comes in, just, we can turn it off and on as it goes. But yeah, that would be amazing if you could literally interact with other people. They could go and buy modules for you, all that jazz, you know? Where the fuck am I going? My head is all over the place. I've changed it back to where you need to be a weak follower for the security of the channel. Just next time you pop in and you can't chat, Sketch, just DM me again and I'll turn it off there and then. But obviously I'm putting back the security system until then. Just again, like if you come into the channel next time and you can't chat for whatever reason, just yeah. Like, I don't even feel like raiding at all. Hey, Anna's started up. Let me send you to Anna. Anna's a lovely lady. She will definitely be a lot more cheerful than my sad ass right now. But yeah, thank you so much for the support, guys. Again, I'll be back on tomorrow. I'll keep you guys updated as much as I can. Appreciate all the love, all the subs, all that good stuff. And yeah, thank you for being here, guys. Appreciate it. It does take my mind away from things. Joe, Punisher, Sketched, Verse Warrior, Agitated Warp Spider, thank you very much for being here, guys. And yeah, thank you for all the love up here. I'll catch you tomorrow. Hey, Pramster, you didn't need to do that, dude. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs right at the end of the stream. That's very, very kind of you, dude. Ondo, take care. Blasty. Premster, to Neoset, to Vasham for the 5 months, Taro for the 10 months, one something brand new sub, and Peda as well for the 7. Appreciate it. Right, guys, enjoy her show. She's a lovely lady. Yeah.